Welcome to Gypsy Soup. Teens are cooking and the teens are already busy in my kitchen stirring up some fun. We have some strawberries that are going to go into a fabulous dessert, and we have Yammy's secret sauce for homemade macaroni and cheese because you've asked for it. How do you make homemade macaroni and cheese? Not only do we have that, but we're going to use that same sauce and have some fall out of your chair veggies. But first, I think we should begin with dessert because what better place to begin than with dessert? And Tori's already got some butter melting in there.
That's right.
Okay, well, as long as you got all the other ingredients you need, we'll throw that together. And you're busy cutting up strawberries?
I am. Now, do you want these big chunks or small chunks?
Any way you like. You are cooking. But as long as you put a whole bunch of extra ones in here for me, I'm okay with that because we'll use them maybe for some leftover for tomorrow's lunch, as well as our scrumptious strawberry cobbler that we're going to make. You're going to be amazed how quickly this comes together. Is your butter melted?
Not yet.
Uh-oh.
I know. It's taking longer than we thought.
Well, you better get your gloves on.
That's right. I know. I'm going to get burned.
You
I always take stuff out of the oven without gloves on.
No, you need to put the...
You got to have the gloves.
Got to have the gloves. Put those on, and then you pull that right out, and we're going to mix everything up right in that baking dish. That's how easy this will be. Do you like strawberries?
Not so much. I'd rather use something like peaches.
You can make this very same dessert, and you could use peaches. You could use, what do you like?
Blueberries.
Okay.
Well, now, would you have to bake it differently, though?
No.
Same exact way.
Same exact way.
Okay.
I'm going to show you the secret shortcut to that, too, and then you'll be amazed. You can put pretty much almost any fruit you'd like to put in there.
So you could even mix different fruits in.
And you could have a Fruitopia. It would be a Fruitopia cobbler, not just your strawberry cobbler.
Exactly. Exactly. I think the butter's almost done.
And all your strawberries you can put, that's probably plenty for tomorrow's lunch, I'm thinking. But the rest of them we're going to put in there. I do need you to leave at least 8 or 9 of them nice and whole. So when you're cutting these tops off, if you leave the strawberry as if you're going to turn them right upside down like that, that's just what we want to see. A couple of those. If they're super gigantic, like this guy, I don't know, you put that in your mouth? I think you might want to cut that one in half. Although, I don't know.
Well, now, how do you know exactly how many strawberries to use? Because it's not, I mean, you know, you're just kind of, are you winging it or?
We're kind of winging it.
Okay, so you can just add to your liking.
Absolutely.
All right.
These are your desserts. If you like a lot of strawberries, you add a lot of strawberries. If you don't, then you put only a couple. Okay, I'm going to duck these out of the way, and your butter should be done.
I think it's good.
I think it's perfect. You got your gloves?
That's right. I'm not forgetting them.
Don't forget your gloves. Oh, those are beautiful. Those are going to look great. This is the kind of dessert. Now, definitely put it on something that won't burn your countertop. If you don't have one of these, you can just put a dish towel under it as well. What was I saying to you? Something about your strawberries?
Something about the whole ones. You can use them for something else.
We can use these for something else. We'll have to find something else to do with these guys. Okay, this part only takes about 2 minutes, which is just perfect because that's about all the time we're going to have to get this in the oven. So all you need is 4 of those.
How perfect does it have to be? It
This
doesn't have to be
doesn't.
too perfect? Okay.
This one's not a perfect type of dessert recipe. This is more the winging it type.
I mean, 2 cups.
2 cups. So
2
1,
whole cups.
2. So if you have a half, how many do you need?
4.
Look at this, Miss Mathematician
That's
as well.
right. That's right.
Two cups of flour. That's a lot of flour.
Actually, it's not because it's going to fill up this whole pan like a batter, like a
Cake batter?
cake batter.
Awesome.
Okay.
Fabulous.
And then it said half a cup of sugar.
At least a half a cup of sugar.
At least.
You could put a little more in
Put
there.
a little
if you
more in there.
wanted.
I might have to do that. I like my stuff sweet.
Okay, I'm thinking at least put this down on the board so you don't nick your fingers. When you're cutting, always cut away from yourself. That way you don't add anything that shouldn't be added to it.
Like a finger.
Like, yeah.
Gosh.
That would be a bad day, wouldn't it?
Okay, now you said 2 or 3 of these.
3 of those.
3. Okay.
I'll tell you what, Situ would always say, you cannot be having a bad day if you are baking a cake. So make sure you kind of take that to heart and use it whenever you can.
Because we like cake.
We like cake. Look at
No? That was 2. Was that 3?
No, one more.
Okay. You're throwing me off. I'm just kidding.
This is my favorite part. We'll pour this right in here with you.
Okay, and we want to whisk it, not stir it.
Whisk it up, baby. That's for you.
Well, what's the difference between whisking and stirring? Like, would it mess up if we stirred it?
It won't get all incorporated is what they call it. Big fancy words.
Okay.
But we're just going to whisk that right up. Okay, when we get back, we're going to be able to put this whole thing together. We need to incorporate these strawberries somehow or other. We'll use some kitchen magic here at Teens Are Cooking. And until then, get your aprons on and we'll be here when you get back. Okay, welcome back to Gypsy Soup, Teens Are Cooking. We're about to finish our scrumptious strawberry cobbler, which is just fine because as soon as we do that, pop it in the oven, we get to work on macaroni and cheese, and we've got Gammy's secret sauce for that. All you're gonna do is plop those in any old way you like to. Put some big ones in, some little ones. This is the best thing about this dessert. When it comes out of the oven, it's gonna look as elegant as you want to dress it up. It can be fancy. I'm thinking that's pretty good. We got enough in there.
What? I want some more.
All right, put some more. This is your dessert. Put some more in there. These are going to be beautiful. Just get them all nice and snug, too. Snug them in there. Snug them in there. Okay. Fabulous.
That looks good.
That does look good. If you could pop that in the oven, Tori.
You want me to take this?
I got that for you. All righty. In fact, if you could throw that in the sink on your way over there. We're going to work on Gammy's secret sauce, which will be able to turn into some fall out of our chair veggies as well.
Can I steal this? Sorry.
Yes, you can. We need some ingredients for the sauce.
That's right.
There you go. Everything you need right there, right there. Be a little careful with these. First. I would put the milk in first.
So many vegetables are heavy.
We're going to load up on the veggies, especially when we can decorate it with this sauce. Okay, so 1 cup of milk, a little bit of butter, maybe
2 tablespoons?
About.
About? Okay.
About. A good chunk.
How do you want me to cut this?
I would take the end off. I would cut it right in half.
Okay.
I would stand him up. Yes, that way he doesn't wobble. Yes, exactly. Straight down. Nice slice. Lay them flat as well so they don't wobble. How about really flat? Okay, now they're not wobbling while you cut.
And then
Just some chunks, yep. Fabulous. This freckle zucchini has a really sweet flavor to it, which I happen to like. And it cooks very quickly. So we need these and some broccoli.
I like broccoli.
I like broccoli.
You
What's
said
that?
Two tablespoons?
2
Cornstarch?
tablespoons cornstarch. This is what's going to make it very thick. You're going to whisk that up over at the stove and get it going. This doesn't take long at all, this whole dinner. That's what I like about it as well. That's fine, just like that. Nice big chunks. Maybe cut it in as you did the other one. Yes.
Okay, now I want to put this on heat, right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Let me ask you something about that, Missy. You get that all stirred up? Please do not turn on the oven or the stove until that is all nice and smooth.
Oh,
okay?
Okay.
So make that nice and smooth.
Look like little trees.
They do look like little trees. We don't need any of those. Okay. And then I like tomato in mine as well. So if you could cut a tomato. You know how to do that?
Yep.
Okay. Let me slide these right out of the way. And we got about 1 minute. We'll throw all these right in to heat up. That's fine. Okay.
Just right down the middle.
Yes, please. Right down the middle. And then just make sure you take that off. Again, the trick to cutting tomatoes, keep it flat so it doesn't squiggle around on you. There we go. Tori, is that nice and smooth over there?
It's getting there.
All right, then. Great. That is just how we need those. Do you mind handing me that pot that's next to you, that steamer? Thanks.
You're welcome. Do you want this too?
Yes.
Just take them both at once?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
These look nice and juicy.
Okay, all they go right in here. Okay, as we load up these vegetables, we're going to put them on the stove and get them steaming. I'm going to check on Tori while I'm over there. In fact, Tori, how are you coming with this sauce over here?
It's getting pretty thick. I think it's almost ready.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's perfect?
That's
Okay.
exactly right.
Okay.
If you could show our audience, this is exactly the
Oh.
See, look at how thick that is. Like a nice pudding or, extra thick yogurt. In fact, let's take it off the heat so that it doesn't burn while you're adding your cheese. It almost looks like a thick pudding or maybe even some really thick yogurt. This is the part that we need to add the cheese to as soon as it gets really thick like this. So you get to one of those two bowls, which let's take it off the heat a little bit though, because I think we don't want it to burn on the bottom while you're adding your cheese.
Okay.
Which is, which one are you using?
Okay, well, this is the mix with the cheddar, Jack and cheddar.
Jack and cheddar.
Jack and cheddar. I don't know about that.
Jack and cheddar.
This
It almost sounds like a song.
this is the Swiss.
That's Swiss.
Can we go with the Swiss?
We can go with
I like
Swiss.
Swiss. Okay. Now, do I want to stir it in slowly?
Yes,
okay.
and probably not all of it.
Okay. Oh,
Oh.
I'm scared. Okay.
Just sprinkle. Like sprinkle a little of this, sprinkle a little of that.
Okay.
Oh, look.
Oh, is it burning?
No, but I want to make sure the audience gets to see it because they need to know how nice it's going to be. And that is just about perfect. It does look good. You're doing a fine job. Tori?
Not too good. It's a little too thick.
Well, I don't understand. Too thick. Let's see here. Ooh, too thick. What are we going to do about it?
I don't know.
What do you mean I don't know? You don't know how to fix that?
No.
Well, you could sing. You
What?
sing. You sing. Let me hear you sing. Sing to your sauce.
I got a better idea. Why not add milk?
Well, that does look a little better.
My job here is done.
There it is. Perfect. Isn't that great? Singing always works. My grandmother would be so proud. Sittu, we fixed the sauce. Little singing does it all. And if you don't mind, I need you to pour about half of that into this bowl.
Okay.
And we'll use that for our veggies and make them fall out of your chair veggies. We'll just have to flavor them up, and we'll get Megan back to work here and give you a little break. But just one more thing for me. Tori, do you mind throwing your macaroni in here?
Sure.
And this will actually be the macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
See how simple that was to make that?
Very simple.
I'm thinking we don't want to get too carried away either with the macaroni. We'll save some of these for later. How's that looking?
Okay. I think it's looking good.
You might want to show the kids out there how Teens Are Cooking can pull something so simple and delicious together with just a song. And we'll be right back. Welcome to Gypsy Soup, and legend has it, if you know your herbs, you can find your way around anything in the kitchen. We have today a couple of different spices to go over with you. If you know your herbs, then you can find your way around any recipe in your kitchen. You can certainly adjust things. If you use a little bit of basil, and I know the Greek word for basil means king, so you know your dish is going to be delicious there. It has a little bit of a pungent flavor, mostly used in roasting chicken, maybe some different sauces. Rosemary, this is one of my favorite. It grows this way out in the yard, and if you dry it, then it has this nice sensation to it that will certainly spice up any dish that you throw it in. Vegetables, definitely some fish. Again, with your chicken you can use it, and you always use it if you need a little bit of good luck. And then my favorite is the mint. That's for wealth. So Gypsy Soup's legend has it. You can crush it really fine. Again, it grows right in your garden, like this. Often you can get it at a fresh market. Sometimes it's in the produce aisle at your grocery store. This is the kind that you use in your iced tea. Then, of course, we have our spice of the day, red pepper. If you're going to spice things up, this is what you definitely need. And if you got a little too carried away, maybe a little too hot, tone it down with some salt. And we do have a couple of different varieties of salt. You have your sea salt, but it's a lot more coarse than your regular salt, but not quite as coarse as the kosher salt. And there you have it, all your different seasonings that you need for making your way around your kitchen. And you can certainly find out some more tips about just how to use these on our website. Welcome back to Teens Are Cooking, and the teens are done cooking. This is my favorite part.
What are we gonna do with all this extra pasta?
We're gonna make a cold pasta salad with all these veggies. Okay. All I need you to do is throw a little bit of this and that in there. And what are you throwing in there?
I'm seasoning up our sauce for our veggies.
Oh, well, there you go. As long as you've got that flavored up, why don't we just pour that onto our veggies? That looks really good, actually.
Now, how do I know whenever it's too much?
That's not too much.
No? Okay. Is that too much?
That's not too much either. That's perfect.
Okay, that's okay.
That's perfect. Can she flavor up as well?
Yeah.
What do you got?
We got oregano, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and rosemary.
And which would you like?
Oh, some of that, definitely.
Definitely that.
Some pepper.
Definitely
some,
that.
Some of the garlic, the garlic. What are the other two?
Rosemary.
Oregano.
Oh, yeah, a little oregano. I don't know about the rosemary.
No rosemary?
Maybe no rosemary.
No rosemary. Rosemary is for good luck.
Oh, I could use some of that.
Okay, then. I like it when you change your mind and cooperate. Fabulous. All right, well, how about those veggies? I'll let you put those over there. That smells perfect. That goes right on our veggies.
And now we're going to pour this right on our veggies.
Look at that. Okay, that's why you call them fall out of your chair veggies. They work great. The star of the show. Okay, Gammy's secret recipe is no longer a secret because now you have it. And you can make a couple of different dishes with that same sauce. This is for?
This is for the dessert, our strawberry clobber. Now, what are these for?
Well, these are for you. This is your dessert. You could put anything you'd like on. Hey, Tori, while you're grabbing that dessert, throw those over there. I don't need those anymore. These you can put anything you like in it to add to your dessert. What would you put in yours?
Chocolate sauce?
Chocolate sauce works. I think I'm going to put honey in mine because that way I can drizzle it on this for tomorrow's breakfast.
How about ice cream?
Yeah, you can put ice cream on your dessert. How are we going to get this out? We need a big old spatula. Can I get that for you? And
Please.
then I need you to put half of that right there.
Okay.
Grab a big old spatula. Ooh, just cut that right in half right there. Slide that. That is our strawberry cobbler. How about that? Looks good, doesn't it?
It looks awesome.
Got to tell you what, it smells good too.
It really does.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a little nervous.
Why?
I'm scared I'm going to drop it.
How are you going to drop it?
I don't know. Did we try to get it all out at once?
You can try and get it out as...
Oh, gosh.
There you go. I'm going to pack up some of that because it does... Thanks, dear. I'm throwing yogurt on mine. This is tomorrow's lunch because I know that dessert, even though you'll have it with that ice cream, oh, see how pretty? Throwing some of this in here. Looks great.
Looks
great.
delicious.
You didn't taste it, though.
No, not yet.
I did.
On there.
It tastes really good. Okay, this is the type of thing that you can make as fancy as you like or just as fun as you like. Okay, I got mine. You got yours. What happened to our cold pasta salad? Trade that out. I might even take some of that for lunch tomorrow. We have not only a fabulous dinner for tonight, but our lunch all ready for tomorrow. Of course, we'll just take some of that in one of these little to-go containers as well. What's better than dessert? 2 desserts because you can have it with chocolate sauce or honey or ice cream. And you guys are great cooks.
Thank you.
I'm thinking you guys did all right. I'd like you to come back and cook again. What would you like to cook next time?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti works for me. How about you, Megan?
How about roasted vegetables?
Roasted vegetables, even better. In fact, why don't you send me an email and let me know what you would like to see Teens Are Cooking here at Gypsy Soup. We've had a fabulous time putting together this marvelous dinner, and I hope that you did too. And I know we stirred up the fun in my kitchen. I hope we stir up the fun in your soul.